Okay, Charlton Conservation Commission will now come to order. Do we need to call roll call?
No, because
Only four of us, and nobody on Zoom.
Okay, review of mail and messages. Do we have any of that?
no,
Public inquiries?
yes,
This is
Yeah.
Mr. Santos.
no, he's down violation. Jackie Nowak would like to join the Conservation Commission to fill Robert's spot, so
I tried to talk her out of it.
we would need a motion to recommend her. Jackie, you wanna say a couple things? Say hi.
Jackie, are you on?
I'm trying to unmute, sorry. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I mean, President of Lake Association, also part of Lakes and Ponds, so I don't know how that would, if that's a conflict or if I'd have to leave Lakes and Ponds.
It's only a conflict when you're elected and appointed.
Okay,
You can be appointed to 2 or 3 different boards. I just don't believe you can be elected and appointed.
My daughter was on the board for a while, no problem.
Yeah. I don't see any problem. I don't. Do you know of any problem?
Nope, none at all. So then we would just need a motion to recommend that the Board of Selectmen appoint her to the commission.
Yeah, I have to recuse myself, so.
Do I have that motion?
He can't be voting on this.
And you said,
Yeah.
I recuse myself.
Oh, okay. Well, how are 3 of us gonna vote? It's not a quorum.
It's a quorum of members present.
How's a quorum of the members of the board? I mean, it doesn't have to be,
Has to be a majority. to say
okay,
yes.
3 a majority. I'll make the motion.
Motion made, seconded,
I'll second
all in favor,
it. All right.
opposed?
Ed,
Motion carried.
did you say no?
I recused, yeah, staying out of this. Do you have any minutes to approve?
Okay,
Nope.
Okay.
next one would be the request. The request for,
Second.
the request for restitution in lieu of
Fine.
fines related to stormwater violation on Brindle Lake.
What's that about?
So Mr. Santos, would like to offer different. So under our stormwater regulations for enforcement. Section 4.6, we put compensatory action and restitution in there. So. In lieu of enforcement, penalties and fines. Authorized by these regulations, the commission may accept a violator's alternative compensatory actions based on the nature of the violation and the ability to restore damages. Examples include land donations, donations to the trust fund, storm drain stenciling, maintenance of stormwater BMPs, participation in municipal programs, attendance at workshops, brook cleanups, etc. So, Mr. Santos has offered us, the use of Nature's Classroom for environmental type stuff for the community and other conservation professionals. You'd be willing to host 3 large gathering events in lieu of the fines.
Through the chair, John, what do you have for acres up there?
700.
700.
Charlton, I think, is sitting on 500. Southbridge might be 2.
So what was the last thing you mentioned? He's offered the Give us what? A minute?
Post.
Use?
Host 3 events, I guess.
Yeah, host 3
Those
events.
3 events a year?
Pretty large events, but also meeting space that Jackie's already talked about June 7th and it's cleared.
No, that was me.
Anything to do with the town.
Sounds like a deal to me. No.
Right.
Hello. Yes.
Paul's not here?
No, Paul's supposed to be here.
I'm here.
He's got a
No,
hell
why
of a
is
spot
Paul
up
supposed
there.
to be
I
here?
don't know. I mean, it'd be great for the young people.
I heard that.
Oh, it's not even a public hearing.
What's wrong now, but
Yeah,
about all this.
the public hearing closed, so
He's got the violations all fixed.
they just have to issue the order of conditions, that's
He
all.
just wants to.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
$2,000 fine. He wants to waive the fine in lieu of letting us use.
Yep.
The violations are all squared away, I believe.
And I think it's more beneficial than $2,000 going into the general fund, at least we have the opportunity to, do environmental education there.
How did
Is there-
what was that fine? Why was that fine? I don't remember. You say it's a fine on? There was a fine of $2,000. $2,000 for what was that?
It was $100 a day,
Just the runoff, right?
yeah,
$100 a day. And we voted for that fine?
Yep.
I don't recall it, but when was that done? That was
In the last year, I think.
before the holidays?
Yeah. I think so, wasn't it? Right before Christmas, I thought.
So that was almost a month. Of violation.
yeah. It was a while.
A while ago. I can't remember exactly.
So there must have been about 20 days of violations. You remember when that was? You were out of
Only
town.
In reference to it being the biggest rainstorm and I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
It was like 4 days of pure
Right.
heavy rain.
But anyway, sticking to the issue, I have no problem accepting that.
Is there anybody from Prindle Lake on that has any comments? Anyone from Prindle Lake?
We need to make a motion or?
Yeah, so the motion would be to accept the restitution offer for the use of Nature's Classroom for 3 large events, environmentally focused. One of them I already have scheduled for June 7th that I talked about, in lieu of the fines.
Motion made.
Do I have a motion there?
okay with
I made a motion.
You made the motion? Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and seconded, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed? Motion carried.
Yeah, I sent him the option and he's the one that proposed that as the restitution offer. Okay, and I believe Rose posted or ran the ad in the newspaper for the 22nd for the other Pumpkin Lane, I think.
I remember
So-
the rainstorms. I just
Yeah,
don't
she
remember
should
the
be
date.
in touch with you
I
tomorrow.
remember the
about that.
rainstorms, it was in the spring,
Thank you so much,
late spring.
and I shall be in touch.
Next door.
Okay, approval of minutes?
Wait, no minutes.
No minutes. Signing the documents,
Churches.
No document.
Have meeting. over.
40 Sturbridge Road.
No, you're going fast, hold on. Oh, yes.
Where are you supposed to be?
Good guy. I just don't remember that.
My brain is,
His bill
Um,
working up there after they had to stop work over that. I knew his.
Motion
For me.
to issue the
Just-
order
just
of
regarding what we
conditions
wanted them to do. But they did clean the whole.
for
lot.
DEP number 1281889. We forgot to do that at the last meeting, we just closed it.
All right,
I'm not for fines. I'm not for imposing fines on people. Especially. Well, I'm not either, but he's offering us. But this is gonna work out all right, but, and I just don't remember us voting on that. Knowing John as well as I do, if we had decided for some reason not to give him the fines, John would have still given us that. Yeah. But, well, that's good. He's not a bad guy to work with.
All right,
Okay,
we need a motion for the approve the order conditions, certificate of compliance for
No order of
order
condition.
condition for DEP number 128-1889, so I'll make a motion. We tried to do it last week. So I need a second.
second.
Motion made, seconded, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed? Motion carried.
So yeah, I don't know what to do about this. This is that letter.
Hasn't gone out yet.
No, it's dated December 14th.
I thought we had decided the last meeting to send it out.
Tom has to sign it.
Or
Can't do that.
acting chair
I say I can't-
Well, I thought somebody was gonna talk to somebody.
Which one?
Was gonna talk to Jerry, right? I mean, it's town related, I mean. You wanna hold off on this and we'll go, you and I go take a talk with Jerry? I think that, that would be good, yeah. I mean, we both know him very well. I mean, I can talk to Jerry. See, I mean, that's about the blood road deal, right?
Yeah, that.
No.
We voted unanimously on the November 30th meeting to require the culvert to be evaluated by a professional engineer and a set of plans to be submitted.
And hasn't been done.
We
Well,
haven't sent that letter out.
Yeah, because we've been waiting.
We haven't
for
sent
you
the
to
letter.
Sign it.
I'm not sure why the letter hasn't been sent out.
Yeah.
Well, don't send it out.
Tom's been sent. I don't know.
Let's go talk to him first. Let's hold off on the letter. And we'll go talk to him. I mean, he's our highway superintendent. I mean, we don't want to get nasty with him. Nobody does, but that gentleman should have that drainage fixed. Absolutely.
That's the one on Blood Road, right? And now it's,
You had mentioned it to me first, remember?
now it's created a
The whole thing on the other side.
And at the last meeting, that what we're gonna do at the next meeting over. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Ron,
thought you
you're
were
the
gonna talk to
one
him.
No, we agreed we were sending a letter.
Yeah, all right.
And you're the one that really wanted the engineered plans that,
But let us talk to him. If that's acceptable to the board.
I just
gotta go.
want to get the drainage fixed, somehow, some way. If you guys want a chance to talk to him.
I mean, if he,
And he submits a game plan of what they're gonna do, fine, but if he's like, let me think about it, I'll look at it.
yeah,
or
no,
push it
if
down
not,
the
then
road.
we'll have him do it. Get an engineered plan. Right.
alright,
But we have to see something submitted to us, as the game,
I don't think it's in the interest of the town to get into.
like the planning board.
Yeah, all that, touch off a lot, too much. He's probably not gonna open that up till spring, and if he does fix it.
it's not.
I mean, when the water builds up far enough, it'll drain.
No, but I think the intent of letters, we
You're right,
submit
You're right.
a game plan of what they're gonna do.
you're right, I wish, but the more I think about it,
is that the letter
I think
to,
see that
send
it's
to
in
them?
town.
We haven't
Try to
sent,
handle that. A little different, if we can't, we send a letter out. But we haven't tried. Well, you've talked to.
I have talked to him and he said he wasn't fixing it and he can't fix it and he can't go any lower.
What do you mean can't fix it?
That's what he said to me when I talked to him way back.
I remember that. I remember seeing this. Yeah.
See, that's a long time ago. You know, as you're going south on Blood Road, the land on the left where it drains, it's supposed to drain, goes down to a big swamp, McIntyre Swamp.
Good.
The right side, the grade is higher. But when it's supposed to drain this way and you get the pipe in this way, of course it can be fixed.
There's plenty of
Oh, I know.
elevation on the opposite side.
That's where he's saying he
Yeah.
can't because he hit ledge,
They move
Remember?
ledge all the time.
which
They're
is,
about to on Route 20.
which is why we were sending a letter.
It's either
All right,
that,
go talk to
it's
him.
either
We
that
can-
or he's gonna have to build the road up. Town's got plenty of gravel. And blacktop. Yeah, we'll talk to him.
I mean, it's only fair to the the butters of that area
The guy just,
to bring it down where it belongs.
the guy just built a beautiful home there and the water's coming, I mean, it's not gonna flood his house, but his land's being flooded through no fault of his own.
Cause Lemansky called again, I think yesterday. When I
Yeah.
was out in the field asking about that, so.
We're good to see him.
Asking about this?
Yeah,
What's the match you got to do with this?
he's the one that brought it to our attention originally.
Really? Oh,
And wasn't he was at the meeting that night, right?
I don't remember. Was he hired by the landowner? Kowalski?
Lemansky?
Oh, Lemansky. Oh. His land is on the low side
Yeah,
and he really wouldn't want us flooding his land anymore,
Sure.
but it always drained that way.
yeah.
So he probably wasn't for it being fixed.
What time? frame you
no,
get?
no, he wants it
He
fixed.
wants it fixed. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, he sold that lot to the guy
So will we have an answer by the next meeting? Do you guys have time the next?
a couple of weeks. Well, we'll try depending on the weather. If we can get Jerry